Tonight, neighbors in Riverside, California are grappling with shocking details, each more horrifying than the last. A burnt-out home, a teenager abducted, a law enforcement officer killed in a shootout, and 3 beloved community members dead.
I'm so sad and sick to my stomach that, this would even happen.
Police now say that 28-year-old Austin Lee Edwards, a former Virginia state trooper who'd most recently been working with the local sheriff's department, drove more than 2,000 miles to meet up with a teenage girl. Investigators say he'd obtained her personal information by deceiving her with a false identity online. That's known as catfishing.
What we do believe is, while he was contacting her online and digitally, that he was portraying to be a younger age, probably a teenager.
According to police, Edwards killed the girl's mother, Brooke Winnick, and grandparents Mark and Sherry Winnick, and set their home on fire. Then he fled the scene with the girl, who officials say appeared distressed. Sheriff's deputies tracked him down and shot him dead after he opened fire. The girl survived and is now in protective custody.
This should clearly be a wake-up call for all parents. You basically, as a parent, want your voice to be in your teenager's head, reminding them to be safe and not give out personal private information.
The sheriff's department, where Edwards had been hired this month, says that none of his previous employers had disclosed any reprimands or internal investigations. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel.
Take the millstones and grind the meal. Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg. Uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts, is his name, the Holy One of Israel.
So when the disciples asked him, what shall be the end of the world? We look up the word end, which the word end is suntelia, which means completion, consummation. And because when an empire is complete, what happens? It becomes consumed. And what happens? The power and regions, lands, and riches of that particular empire is translated or transferred to the next rulers that conquered that particular empire. And that's when Yahweh Shai comes back, it says, I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit. So all the thrones of the heathen nations being casted down, that's what Yahweh Shai is coming to do. He's coming to battle Esau and the other nations, to take them down, to be set back up into power on the earth.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1. And 16. And moreover I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Uchar, Kodash. Double honor to my teachers, the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone, who watch over our souls. Shalom. To the Yakim worldwide that are sincere and serious doing the will of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Uchar, Kodash. 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 1 and 2. To you all, and stay strong and mighty. Yes, I'm the brother, the disciple Koshab and Yamyan from the branch here in Great Millstone, Barbados. You've seen the clip. You got the elder brother from North Carolina. He has a series called In the News, where so much judgment goes out on this earth. He brings out some. You see? That happens recently. So I saw this picture here. A hunter is shot dead by his own dog. Yo, you really reading this? A hunter is shot dead by his own dog after pet stepped on the trigger of self-loaded shotgun while picking up birds. Yo, boy, if this is judgment for the Lord, boy, I don't know. What I don't even know what's going on. You see? What the precept says, and moreover, Ecclesiastes 3 and 16, and moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment. That wickedness was there, and this, under the sun is what? The earth, and it's where you come to get judged. When you go back to the Father, He reads you He gives you your sentence, says you're back down in a different body to receive that, to play out that sentence. You see? That wickedness was there, right? Wickedness all over this earth, man. And the place of righteousness, which this earth supposed to be a paradise, man. It's supposed to be a place where you can live. You see? That iniquity was there. I mean, there's no more need to be said. Verse 17, I said in my heart, the Most High shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every word. Yeah? Right, now what I want to get now is preset slipped my mind. Right, got it.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the ancient of days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. A fiery stream issued and came forth from before him.
Zephaniah 3 verse 5. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not. Every morning, brother. But the unjust knoweth no shame. So with this one here, right? After catfishing a teenage girl online, a former Virginia state trooper drove to California where he killed her mother and grandparents. By his judgment there, brother. He don't know this girl. He catfished the girl. What's catfishing? Catfishing is when someone sets up a fake online profile to trick people who are looking for love. Usually to get money out of them. If you're online dating, read these blah 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 blah. Right? So creating a fake identity online and using it to lure people into a relationship. And there was one too, older woman too. What if I can find that one now? Yeah, this is here, man. This is here. Yeah, I want to make sure the right one, boy. A woman who flew 5,000 kilometers to meet her online lover went missing. Soon after, locals made a series of horrific discoveries on a popular beach. I don't know if I should play that there. I thought I had a picture of her, right? Oh, look, she here. Look. Yes, boy. Yes, big man. Her final destination was the beach town of Uwako, where her 37-year-old boyfriend, Juan Villaferte, lived. Yeah, boy. Online boyfriend. Yo, but this beer can't you? Don't, hey, I used to do that, can't you? As in, they got something called eHarmony. That when I was in the world, big man. I had a woman for about 2 years. Started to get few fuck up. You know what I mean? So they say a man that got a woman, he go up and down morning. So I go on a joint eHarmony. You know what I mean? I go on a joint eHarmony, big man. You so you can check up, but you can go up and find and see if you still find it. I know you're wiser than Daniel, right? Anyhow, yeah, man, Johnny Harmony, big man. But afterwards, I said, man, fuck that, man. So he just stopped, big man. You see? So I mean, is it here? She went missing, blah blah blah. So that's it. So yeah, you people can learn the hard way, boy. Kill her mother and grandparents, but them had nothing to do. But them know what's going on. But that's judgment. But that's the death angel there, big man. And set their home on fire. You can imagine that? That's judgment, boy. Every morning. Let me go to the precept. Zephaniah 3 verse 5. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. Why would God allow that? Job 4 and verse 7. Now, you want to don't understand, right? This world is full of iniquity and sin, big man. Job 4 and 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perish, being innocent, or rear were the righteous cut off. So these people wasn't innocent. The grandparents and the mother, they did something that the Lord required. Let me come back to that. Let me come back. You know what? I don't want to move that. Stay back here. Let me come back to that there. Right? Yeah, boy, when I don't understand what's going on, boy. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 15. That which have been is now. That we were looking for just now. Ecclesiastes 3:15. That which have been is now, and that which is to be have already been, and the Most High requireth that which is past. Yeah? A law when I ain't covered by the blood of the Lord, brother. I hope I am. What is happening now has happened before. This is a New Living Translation. And what will happen in the future has happened before. Because God makes the same things happen over and over again. So, yeah, but the Lord required that which was past. So wherever these people did, it was judgment time, boy. And grandparents, big man.
Tonight, neighbors in Riverside, California are grappling with shocking details, each more horrifying than the last. A burnt-out home, a teenager abducted, a law enforcement officer killed in a shootout, and 3 beloved community members dead.
But them ain't know what's going on. Them quote-unquote innocent, right? But not in the eyes of the Lord, big man. That way you gotta fear the Lord. You see, when I've been taught that God is all love. When they don't know the Lord, boy, Job 4 and 7, remember I pray thee, whoever perish being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off, even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. By the blast of the Most High they perish, and by the breath of his nostrils are they consumed. Yo, I overheard a conversation, boy, let me tell you. The way how some people is acquire houses, right? Or let me say acquire material possessions, right? It's through iniquity and sin. You see? Fraud, stealing money, you know what I mean, etc. So don't, when you hear about house fires and And when you see judgment played out, it's because of the things you have done, big man. You thought the Lord was sleeping, right? You thought the Lord was sleeping. You thought the Lord was sleeping, big man. Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 23 verse 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the more secret parts. Wherever when I got hit, wherever when I do behind closed doors, right? You think the Lord ain't seeing, man, right? Job 22:13. And thou sayest, how doth God know? Can he judge through the dark cloud? Yo, boy, what they can learn, boy? What they can learn, boy?
I'm so sad and sick to my stomach that, this would even happen.
Police now say that 28-year-old Austin Lee Edwards,
Man, like 49, you can't. 28? Look at you, look. 28? Oh, bless him, man.
former Virginia State Trooper who'd most recently been working with the local sheriff's department, drove more than 2,000 miles to meet up with a teenage girl. Investigators say he'd obtained her personal information by deceiving her with a false identity online.
You see this? Yeah, you see this? These online things, big man. That's never sat with me that way. You say stop with that. Harmony can't, big man. He said fuck that. Can't with that, big man. You see? So Lord, when I like to go up online, my online date, when I don't know this person's background, they got a saying called Catfish is a TV show too. Another TV show. And then when it's getting hurt, when his feet hurt, when the person don't made itself who they're supposed to be. Who you expect, big man? You thought a computer person can put fake pictures, all kind of thing, but again, when I love this world, brother, so go on.
Known as catfishing. What we do believe is, while he was contacting her online and digitally, that he was portraying to be a younger age, probably.
Yeah, what she doing that? What she online? You see, you children to right when they becoming teenagers, 13, 14, 15, when they get unruly, right? When the hormones raging. You see? So you want to hear nothing from daddy anymore. Man, you never respected daddy, right? So you mommy know. Mommy ain't put you side anymore because you getting all rebellious. Right? If she's a good mother, I bet you will. So you want to do things you want to be now because you feel you know the world, right? The world is a mean and nasty place. A quote by Sylvester Stallone from the movie Rocky. Right? But Lord, the best quote of all, love not the world. But when I don't want to hear, so that's when the business, judgment will go forth. Every morning, man.
Be a teenager. According to police, Edwards killed the girl's mother, Brooke Winnick, and grandparents Mark and Sherry Winnick, and set their home on fire. Then he fled the scene with the girl, who officials say appeared distressed. Sheriff's deputies tracked him down and shot him dead after he opened fire. The girl survived and is now in protective custody.
Yeah, boy, he saw a boy in the more tasers for you. Yeah, more tasers for you, yeah. Lord putting the curses for you, man. Track down, just shot dead, boom, boom, boom. Huh?
This should clearly be a wake-up call for all parents. You basically, as a parent, want your voice to be in your teenager's head, reminding them to be safe and not give out personal private information.
The sheriff's department, where Edwards has been hired this month, says that none of his previous employers had disclosed any reprimands or internal investigations. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel.
You're all attacked and beheaded by crocodile in front of his parents. That is yo. Woo! God damn, boy. In front of his parents. There was no might in that little man in his father's hand, big man. So that means little man, the crocodile probably do death roll. Or he just snap on your little man, snap on your head and shake it. But look, hey, yo, when I get understand the fear of the Lord, boy. When I take this thing for a joke, B. Our worker rushed back to the hospital within 24 hours of his Thanksgiving release. God, yeah, boy. Florida man who believed he can't make it out there. A voice present time after court accept his insanity plea after he killed a couple, then chewed on man's face. There be spirits created. Let me hear that precept, boy. You know what that's Sirach 39:28. Ecclesiasticus 39 and verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. Huh? Sore strokes, man. In the time of destruction, they pour their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Yeah? Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment. They shall be ready upon earth, where judgment is, when need is, when it's your time. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. So what the hell Satan could be fighting against the Lord. He only hell. He in hell. He controlling hell. He fighting against God. This is what the elect looking for the kingdom, boy. You know what I mean? Our children can play with a cockatrice den. The wolf and the lamb shall feed together. No more death, no more sorrow. Even you heathens, you can be good after 1,000 years, boy. After 1,000 years, you can be good, boy. You can get your own lands, your water. You gotta come and serve me, though. You know, if you don't serve me, you ain't got no rain to water your crops. You know, if you can't eat, you get starved to death. Just want to worship, right? Baal. Sorry? As you can see there in Latin. Baal NC Aga. Baal is the king. So, you get the point, man. Judgment going on this world, boy. I mean, so much more things. You got earthquakes happening, landslides, fires. I mean, so much things going on in this world. But, you know, when they paying attention, well, like Nat King Cole, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah. The earth is a paradise, yes. Beautiful places are on this earth, but right now, under the hands of the wicked, nah, boy. Nah.
For 3 years, News Corporation has been investigating the ghastly illegal organ trade. It's taken us around the world to some of the poorest regions where life is cheap and crime is rife.